I've never done anything for my father. I've done something for my mother, my sisters, but I've never done nothing for my father. So this is going to be the first time I ever performed anything for my father, and I'm just hoping that he appreciate it. Not leaving the first lady out. We love her, strong woman of God. Amen. But I never done anything for my father, so I hope you appreciate it.
He will. You ain't gonna use it? No. What?
I once rebelled against the thought of being crucified. That was strict rules, no fun. It was either your way or the highway, a lot to take in when you're young. I was one. And to mention the highway didn't seem so bad. Growing up in a house where I was the last, and even before me can contest that, you were hard. You was like a sheriff in them old western flicks. You was like the only law. You didn't even give in, not even a little bit. You didn't give an inch, because I guess you knew your kids would have took a mile. And sometimes I wonder what the grass smelled like on the other side, what it felt to be a normal child, because I knew life had to be more than just Tuesday night Bible studies, Wednesday night prayer, followed by time devoted to church business, and we didn't care, because us as kids, we could only care about things we could understand. On Friday night, we sat on the fourth pew on the left, next to our mother, watch you sweat out your shirt and pants. Man, you preach with such conviction. You preached as if you were preaching to thousands from a third world religion that was in dire need of this spiritual remedy that was only you was given. But we was only a few. And for years I witnessed you go to war on these altars, battlegrounds, toe to toe, like Ali and Smoking Joe, sparing not and crying loud. And it seemed, man, that if you would never get tired, as you would gasp for air and roar into your third hour. But we as kids would only say, preach on. Because maybe you would forget to give us that beating we so deserve if you are exhausted and we can make it home late in the middle of the night from church. And though we loved you, we resented you. Because us as kids can understand why we had to share our dad too. We knew our life was different because of your pastoral position, but man, we just couldn't accept coming second to no church business. You throw in the multiple ways you could say no to us. Man, we were living in a true childhood conspiracy. That's why, man, we had so many family meetings. And my sisters were the prosecutors, and my brother and I, we were the bailiffs trying to indict you for every count of treason, but you can't indict a judge. And it's not you. And growing up, as I got old, I realized that next to God, your family was your first love. And you may not know, but you have affected the foundation in all of us. Even those you had never met before. Even though they shared our rooms and slept in our beds, I can still hear the echoes of you crying out at night in prayer. And Dad, I'm grateful for you. And I remember telling myself when I graduated, I want to be nothing like you, but I'm just like you. Similar in many ways. I'm that apple that fell not too far from the tree, carrying the load of morals and values upon my shoulder that you taught me that I might pass down to my seed. And don't think that me and my brother didn't sit around and take notes on how a real man treats their mother and how a real man should treat their wives. And I promise you, we understand all them summer days in the sun, meaning the work into the sweat of your brow. But you taught us so many things. From the importance of how to be examples in front of our kids, to the importance of how to be a good pattern, a pattern of good works for 34 years in this ministry. But the greatest thing that you gave us was the truth. So let me be the first to say that I love you. Not because you're just my pastor, but because you're my friend. And it seems to your family you're like this mythical entity, like a Hercules or Achilles. That's why it was so devastating and painful to witness you at your lowest point, physically and mentally. And I can remember vividly sitting in the hospital lobby with my mother, a strong woman of God, for you through this adversity like no other. She told me that you were struck with this illness where you could remember a little or nothing. Even the 5 names of your children in biblical scriptures became a struggle. But John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. And whosoever shall believe in him should not perish but shall have everlasting life. And I remember you stating several times behind tears that God was going to visit you in the midst of your stormy night. So you are my hero. And that passage was the last stand in your memory that you quoted over and over. You are a testament of courage and strength. A testament of self-determination and resilience. So you are not just my pastor, but you're a lot of other folks' pastors. Amen. You're not just my father, but you're a lot of other folks' father. Amen. But you're my friend. Amen. And you may be hated by a few, but you're loved by so many. So this is your day. Not just your day, but this is also your day. And we just want to show you how much we appreciate you as our pastor.
You big old baby. Oh, you crying shit.
Amen.
That's
Amen.